Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. And this is try two, because I just spent 5 minutes talking to the camera, not realizing that it was in photo mode and not video mode. Yeah. So today we are here to say goodbye to Mr. Mouse. Not the Mr. Mouse who took up residence in our pantry. This Mr. Mouse. Now this tapered down was out to about here, but I have been pulling him apart. I was thinking last night, should I keep going with this project? I wasn't liking the way it was looking in the bulky yarn. It was stressing me out about the fact that I knew I was going to lose the yarn chicken and trying to figure out how I could work around that. So I was like, does this bring me joy? Nope. And now I lost my ball of yarn. Come on back here, you silly thing. So I made the decision to frog it. And once I made that decision, I started trying to find the end of my yarn. And I kept doing little snips and pulling, and I just couldn't get it to ravel. Then I realized I was trying to frog the wrong end. See, Mr. Mouse is causing me stress to the very end. So I did start another project yesterday. Should I tell you what it is? Or should I make you wait until it's done? I think I'm going to make you wait until it's done. Now, if you've ever seen the scrappy pumpkins that I made fall of last year, there was a pattern for the pumpkins on, oh dear, I forgot her name. I'll put it up there. There's quarantine in the name of her page. And she also has a Facebook page. That's what I was getting at. I could put a link to the Facebook page, but if you're not a member of her group, I don't know if it would show up. She posted a page filled with yarn colors, like color combos, all these different names to them. And I was looking at them like, ooh, look at this one. It was called Bollywood for the yarn combo. I thought I had that violet yarn left. I don't see it anymore now. I was thinking, I don't see it. I thought I still had violet yarn. That neon violet that I made the dinosaur with. I thought, ooh, this Bollywood can mix that with this bright blue and this shade of green, and there's one other color. Ooh, I want to make something with that. But now the fact that I thought that it was right in the tray, these are sticking together. This is reds. Red, peach, blue. This blue, I think, was one of the colors in the combo. There it is. There's the violet. And I'll have to look up the color combination to see what the other colors were. But just seeing that vivid violet in a color combination, I was like, yep, I'm going to make something with these. Another thing that I'm going to look for is a pattern for a stingray or manta ray that just works up small. So just makes little pocket stingrays. Haven't really looked much for it though, because I was thinking, okay, now that I'm dismantling Mr. Mouse, and I will have this gray yarn, which is getting caught in my microphone. What can I make with it? I was thinking, stingray. I've got some white yarn up by my chair that would make the nice bottom for the stingray. So that's what's on the agenda. I'm going to take a nap today. I woke up earlier than usual for church, and I was like, well, if I go back to sleep now for 45, supposedly the alarm's going to go off for 45 minutes, I'll probably sleep more than an hour and be late for church. So I got up early, I stayed up, and didn't really get much of anything done. Just had a leisurely morning. You may notice that the camera is at a different angle today. I have a table set up in my craft room now that the tripod can sit at, and I am going to try to sort out my patterns a little bit more. I have a stack of patterns that I would say is 4 inches high. So if I'm like, okay, I want to find that pattern that I made a little while ago, or the pattern that I printed out a little while ago, I've got to search through a stack that's like 4 inches tall. I have a filing cabinet over here that has folders like for cats, dogs, lizards, blankets, stuff like that. So it's a lot easier to go through that little filing cabinet, like to go through one folder with about 20, 30 patterns in it, than it is to go through a stack that's 4 inches tall. So now that I have the table out, I'm going to start doing some sorting and try to get that a little more organized this year. I do have a bunch of 3-ring binders that are ready to use. So I'd like to have like one 3-ring binder for dinosaur patterns, and one for lizards, and one for turtles. Because right now I think I have a reptile folder. And between lizards, dinosaurs, and turtles, it's pretty full. Almost done with this. Boy, don't you wish that things worked up as quickly as they frog? Almost done. Now I have all this nice yarn ready to use for something else that will work up more quickly and bring me joy and not cause me stress. And there we go. Should we have a moment of silence for Mr. Mouse? That's enough. Someday I may try the pattern again with worsted weight yarn, or even with a light DK to make it more the size it was intended to be. But right now, I'm sort of moused out. So I'm going to go work on my current project, and I'm going to keep you guessing. I'm going to make you wait and see. It is from my Mystery Yarn Challenge yarn. You could tell that I need a nap because the words just aren't coming. It's from my Mystery Yarn Challenge yarn. So I'm having fun just looking at that yarn and thinking, oh, I could do this and this and this and this. Yep, it's fun. It's fun. So I'm making something with a blue body, and the accents are going to be the ombre. That's all the clue I'm giving you. Bye-bye. I'm going to go take a nap and play with yarn. What a way to spend my Sunday. Oh, and shout out to my friend Joanna. She did not make these, but I took these on a trip, and somehow when I got back from the trip, I'd lost one earring, and there's a matching necklace too. I just didn't wear that today. So I went and I got little discs and the little bead discs, and my friend Joanna made a matching earring for me. And then I took the little white discs and took a permanent marker and drew stripes on like the original. And you know what? I do not know which one is the original and which one is the handiwork of me and Joanna, but I have a set now again. So there's another shout out to my friend Joanna, the earring maker. And I did link her Facebook page in yesterday's video. I'll try to remember to do that again. But by the time this video starts uploading, I will probably be sound asleep. So I don't know when I will get around to adding all of the details to the description box. Bye-bye.